Hey, hey, hey! It's stream time again. Stream time. Time for a stream. You know, I want to angle my mic a bit more parallel to my head. But unfortunately there's a gun con in the way, and I can't quite reach it from where I'm sat. So, this is the sort of problem that I have. The worst bit is the gun con has not actually got a cable connected to it. Because when I was little, I wasn't very forward thinking. I got when I've got it now. I'm gonna guess. 2005. Yeah, that is my guess. 2005. I will have, or maybe even a bit earlier than that. 2004. But sometime in the mid-2000s, I got Time Crisis 3 for the PlayStation 2, and it came in that massive box with the game and the Gun Con 2, and I loved it. But then I stopped playing my PS2 because I had Halo, so Halo was my gaming. And as such, I didn't have any use for my Gun Con 2 anymore, so that when I found it one time, I was like, oh, that'd be a cool toy gun to play with. So I cut the cables off. So now I have half a gun con. And while it's been a cool prop in one video, and hopefully further videos, though videos that have a higher production value than I could possibly achieve with my limited time, budget, resources. But hey, pipe dreams can still stay. Whatever. Words. The point is I don't have a working gun con. So the gun con down there is just a lump of plastic with maybe some circuitry inside. I don't actually know what's inside a gun, a light gun. I think maybe just like a sensor and some control unit. I don't know. A couple of micro switches. Pussycat is in the room and she's decided now she wants to leave the room. I think. She's just lying next to the door like a rug. I say. Hey, you want to go out? No, she's just having a bath. I'm a bit reluctant to start the game now in case she starts yowling as soon as I start it, which is going to happen. Anyway, you may have heard the music from this game. It is rather loud. Let me just turn it down. Because it is super... Oh, no, is there no... Just turn the audio off. Gotta be audio settings of some kind, surely. Well, maybe it's just because I've got my headset really loud. Who knows? I just need to bump the resolution up. 1024 by 768, that'll do. Annoyingly, the cursor is locked to the screen, and it's really annoying because I can understand it being like that in game, but not here. Average contents? Right, yeah, sorry. Oh, if the volume down button is opening the casebook as well, turn this on to change the hotkey for the casebook to Shift C. That's options. So there is a volume down button somewhere. I just don't know where it is. It's not in the list of controls, which is great. Anyway, enough waffling. Let's actually see the game and not just look at this rather nice demo by the name of Second Reality. Game capture, please, Bob. Oh. Interestingly, there appear to be two windows. Oh well. At least that's what... Oh no, there are actually two windows. One of them is the console window. Right, okay, that makes sense. Sure. So... I'll turn the music back on as well. Where are we? Got to have the audio on. Do tell me if it's too loud. Right, so this is going to be Theme Hospital. And I'm playing it in a source port called Core 6TH, well, sort of a re-implementation of the game. Maybe I can bump the resolution up just a touch, actually. Do we play it in 16 by 9? Let's play it in 16 by 9. Let's fill that screen out, eh? Beautiful. Might as well use that screen real estate. Right. So, in case you're not aware, this is a hospital management sim made by Bullfrog. In fact, let's get some deets. I have my big box here. Can't remember when I got this, actually. I think I got it from charity shop. Can you balance the books and the bedpans? It's a matter of life or death. Let's move on. In the sequel to Bullfrog's best-selling theme park, but design, maintaining, manage a high-tech hospital facility, making the most of limited resources and turning cures into cash. The Grim Reaper stalks the corridors, the ill have some very odd ailments, and the staff want to play doctors and nurses together. You'll be struck by the fun if you don't get struck off. So it's SVGA, greatly improved artificial intelligence. Improved from what, exactly? Research and develop your own cures. Okay, that's... Deal with emergencies and epidemics as they arise. Isn't that the game? You can't use the basic game loop as a selling point. And over 30 weird diseases to diagnose, which we'll get to. Released in 1997, so that was kind of the last year of good DOS games. And there it is, Theme Hospital. So I'll keep this with me in case I need to consult the instructions. We've got tips here because this is indeed an open source re-implemented version of the game. We're not playing the pure DOS version, but it is the same game, so it's just bug fixes and stuff. If we're playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, now we'll be playing OpenRCT, but that's not a DOS game, so stuff Roller Coaster Tycoon for now. Not really. I love it. Campaign. Oh, it knows my name. Probably pulled it from my Windows profile. Tutorial. Yeah, we don't need a tutorial. What have we got? Junior, Doctor, or Consult. Let's leave it on medium difficulty. That would make the sense. Bam! And we get this weird cutscene where you're in like a board game. Right. Here it is. Welcome to your first hospital. Get the place up and running by building a reception desk, building a GP's office, and hiring a receptionist and a doctor. Then wait for business to come along. It's a good idea to build a psychiatrist. Yeah. Let's do it. So. Damn, I'm starting in the wrong place already. I can't remember what the buttons do. It's been a long time since I've played this game. Right, reception desk. Let's have one of them. Let's start with 4 benches. One drinks machine I think will do. Fire extinguisher, radiators, a couple of them. Sorry, I seem to have got a blocked nose all of a sudden. A bin and a couple of plants. Sound like this when you wish you had a hanky. I really don't want to be picking my nose, but it's my only option. It seems to have cleared up. Let's purchase all the items that I've just bought. Right, how the hell do I rotate things now? Oh, it's right click, okay. Can I use middle click? Oh, yes, I can use middle click to drag it around. That wasn't the case last time I played this. Oh, yeah, the game is actually running as well. So let's plop that there. Yes, you must employ a receptionist. How do I rotate the camera? Is it R? No, that's research. Yeah, G, thanks, whoever you are. Benches, you see, this is always a bit weird to me because hospitals don't look like this. And there she is. I don't know if you heard that, but Pussycat just yowled. Let's put the other radiator across from that one. And put the fire extinguisher there next to the wall, and then put the bin next to the receptionist's desk. That would make sense. Oh, maybe you can't rotate the camera because you'll notice that only rotated 2 ways. Good. The plant can go in the corner. And another plant in the other corner. Right. And now I pause. I hope that was the pause, but yeah, it appears to have been. While I let the cat out. Bear with me. Oh, crap. Bringing the microphone with me. Come on. Out you go. See, she was loafing around on the floor, and then as soon as the stream starts, she wanders over to the door and then yowls. I knew it. called it. Ugh. I've got to get all comfortable again, get my mic in the right place. Where'd this go? Ouch, that hurt. Told her I couldn't reach it, but it's out of the way now. I don't even know what it's doing down there. But there we are. Mic is in the correct place now. All is well with the world, and here is my gun con. Nobody call the police over that gunshot, will you? Right, sorry about that. Let's continue. Let's hire some staffers. We need... Oh my god, I can barely see what I'm doing. Are there really none available? Oh, that's because that's the staff I have, not the staff I need to hire. What a wally. Right, let's have a look. This is to Raven Trip Hop, careless and accident prone. Well, that's good, isn't it? Heckles poor comedians. What can we afford? Dog lover. Poorly trained and feckless plays golf. Let's have the dog lover. Oh crap, did I just kill her? Whoopsie. We don't want Raven Trip Hop. Oh no, the dog lover's gone. She's been murdered. Takes frequent baths, lazy and badly motivated. A possible liability. Rubbish at the job. Oh well, there's another dog lover. Let's have her then. Can't really afford her, but hey. Right, so there she is. Let's also hire... Well, no, let's build that GP's office, alright? So you drag out the room. Need it nice and big. You can change it after the fact, of course, and then you put in the door. Let's have that there. A couple of windows. You don't need to put windows in, but you know it makes sense. Yep, and there's my office. So then it implores you to build all the things that you need in a GP's office. And look at the old CRT on the computer there. I suppose I have the chair there, that makes sense. And the filing cabinet can go in the out of the way in the corner. You can also buy some more objects if you want to find... that's just everything. Why wouldn't you? The fire extinguisher near the door. So have the radiator there. Let's have the plant next to the filing cabinet. Let's have the bin. There, that'll do. Right. So GP office is basically where they go for a diagnosis. And crap, I need to click the right button. I need to hire a doctor. Oh my goodness, that guy looks like my old manager at Oxfam. Jeez. It seems to rotate quite often as well. But here we go. 144. Let's just have this guy, whatever. So they wander around. The walking cycle in this is... I always found it a bit strange, a bit like the stomping around. It looks very tiring and painful. Right, what else can I build? General diagnosis. So you get a GP's office and you get a general diagnosis as well. I'm probably not doing this terribly efficiently, but I don't care. I'm just playing a game. You can see right into the other office. There we go. Nice. So you get the screen. I think that needs to go there. The crash trolley, that can go there. That's fine. Let's have all the bits. Nice. Fire extinguisher. Let's be consistent about it. Bam. Plant. And the bin. Bin, that's a good spot for the bin. Oh, I need to hire a handyman as well to water all these plants. Let's get one. Handymen are quite expensive, actually. I didn't hear what she said. Now, I can either have a really crap handyman or I can have a really good handyman. No in between. We'll have the slightly less crap handyman, I suppose. Look at him. Look how slow he is, jerk. I'm also going to build a staff room. I'm going to build that out of the way. Actually, maybe it should go here. This seems like a decent spot for a staff room. It doesn't have to be massive. That is more... That could be for actual like surgery and stuff like that. Okay, let's have the doer. Windows. So you can see right in and see what the staff are doing. You get a selfie. That's the only thing it gives you, but you can also have... let's have everything. Pool table. You need the pool table. The pool table is important. Oh, I've had another selfie. That's good. Telly. Nice wooden telly. Wood grain. LGR's favourite thing. God. I was watching some old LGR videos last week. Yes. LGR is awesome. Lazy game reviews. He's got a really cool, smooth... He's a cool dude. Let's hire Bin as well. Just to be on standby. Actually, I think I need a nurse as well. Need a couple of nurses. See, they brought their own hats. Let's have her. Foolish risk taker who couldn't care less. There you go. Well, no, they can't work in the general diagnosis. I just put her there because... Yeah, alright. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't actually put her there for any reason. Okay, it's looking pretty promising. I think I've got everything I need. And that little fanfare signals that the hospital is open for business. I think. So this is the only plot of land we can have in this early stage. There's further facilities we can have. Probably need a bog. Oh, it needs to be little. Let's give him a wee bog. Yeah, that'll do. Do we want windows in bog? Just one. Let's have a toilet there. A couple of sinks. Oh, the sinks. They have to be like that, don't they? Of course. Couldn't be asked rendering it in other directions. Cheers. Need a bin and a plant in the toilet. Do you need a fire extinguisher in the toilet? I feel like that's the least likely place to have a fire, but let's pick that up and rotate it. I love the noise when you rotate the toilet. I'll pick things up. There we are. That'll do. Yes, don't worry about it. We know. Where are all patients? Oh, there's one. Here he comes. Look. Imagine if you walked like that in real life. You would be so knackered. Although if your body was that square... Oh crap, I forgot you could zoom in. If your body was square like that, then yeah. Alright. He's hench. Yeah, I forgot you could zoom in and then you can't ever get it back to 100% zoom. So it's always going to be fuzzy now. Unless there is a... Options. Lock windows, music volume. Alright, I see. Warmth, colours, game speed. Wage request, grant or deny. Can't you have it? Oh, let's turn the announcements up. We need to hear them. But how? How does one get to the original zoom level? Is it?
Not required in general diagnosis.
Well, I've lost hope. It's going to be fuzzy. I hate it. Patients have enough seating now. Nice one. Well, they already had enough seating then. So you basically told me nothing, Mrs. Who the hell is this person? There's also all these other things you can do. Patients are cold. Turn up the heating by going to the town screen, or I could just get some more radiators. Let's put them around the place. Actually, I need some seating outside the diagnosis rooms, don't I? I realise this is a terribly inefficient use of space because I've got all these gaps here that aren't being used. But hey, done it now. It's done. It's made. GP's office. All right. How about you, mate? There you go. Yeah, so you have to assign them to a place. Right, okay. I think I need a spare doctor just in... Alright, hold on. Let's get some benches to put outside the diagnosis rooms. There we go. Yes. What's this say? Your team has discovered a new condition. It is uncommon cold. Cause small particles of snot in the air. Symptoms: runny nose, sneezing and discoloured lungs. And a big swig of uncommon cough medicine made from special ingredients in the pharmacy will cure this. Well, okay, I guess I need a pharmacy then. And I've put that radiator in an awkward place. Can I remove the radiator? The furnish corridor button is so strange. There we go. Let's move that there. Right, pharmacy. Let's have that down here. Pharmacy. Quite like the music as well. It's pretty chill music. It's going to be a massive pharmacy, that. Let's not have it so big. If I recall, the pharmacy is like nothing as well. It's just like one machine that you need. Yeah, you just need like this vending machine. But, of course, we're going to have everything. Radiator. Plant. Bin. Oh, right, and that's where you... pharmacy requires a nurse. So let's hire easily distracted. And let's hire somebody decent. Ardent train wrecker. Hardly anyone has to stand in your hospital. Well, that's good. So they go over there and they get given just anything. It's not like pharmacies normally are, where you have to wait half an hour just to. Oh, that nurse isn't assigned to anywhere. Ha! There you go. Yeah, you have to wait forever to get your thing, to get your prescription. Hey up! I've been sick everywhere. I need to hire lazy and barely motivated to clean all that up. Hey! Where do you think you're going? I think I might have an uncommon cold. My throat's playing up already. Oh! Right, I think I need an inflation clinic, yeah. Let's build that down here. Inflation clinic, again, doesn't need to be massive. There we go. Rotate that so it's plenty of room. I have to dispense with the plant. We definitely need the radiator and the bin. There we go.
Doctor required an inflator room.
Right. Oh. Do I need to hire another doctor?
Doctor required
Will
a
do.
general diagnosis.
These guys suck at cleaning things up. Come on, get your broom out. You are slow and you suck. As soon as you ask for a rise, I'm gonna give you the sack because you need to retire, mate. You just need to give it up as a bad job. Right. Oh, what's this now? Bloaty head, yes. Sniffing cheese and drinking unpurified rainwater. You know, as you do. Symptoms very uncomfortable for the sufferer. Well, yeah. The swollen head is popped, then reinflated to the correct PSI using a clever machine. So I need to see this in action. Are you ready? Here we go. Ouch. That looked painful. And then... there he is. Job's a good one. $850 for that. I mean, I suppose they're paying for convenience there, aren't they? Right. Hey! Hey! Look at this! Chunder! Right in front of the receptionist. Come on, pull your gosh darn weight. What's this? Ah, is this the guy who said I'd sack? Yeah, beggar off. Sacked handyman on the way out. Brilliant. And more. Oh, they're all like really, really good now. Let's have this guy. I'm going to assign you to the break room. And he's just going to have a sit down, have a relax. Oh, we need to see them play pool. Right. Does the receptionist ever get tired? I've just realised the ability level is between an abacus and a computer. That's brilliant. Also, she seems really with it. Like, she's been working all day, but she's like full on. Right, we need a few more Kit Kat machines, which is very unhealthy. I mean, we're in a hospital here. Do you not think they would have something like I don't know, like Grays? Let's just pop these around. Put one there. I should probably get a couple of benches. Bloaty head tends to be quite a common thing. I'll just put some more bits. Can you stop being sick in the corridor, please? What the hell is wrong with you? I mean, how many people just chunder on the floor, like right in front of the reception desk? People, eh? Hooray, I just cured someone else for nothing. Right, so research. I can't do research on this level, can I? Because it's level 1. I've still got a crap ton of money. My reputation's pretty low. I wish that's how modern medicine worked. I wish you could just drink a potion and be cured. Is she wanting to clock off? I mean, she keeps thinking about the time. I mean, I've got 3 nurses assigned to here, so she can go and take a break if she really wants to. They all like they're wearing slippers as well. Can I alter this room? Make it a bit wider? No, I have to wait for them all to leave, I guess. He worked out and then walked back in again. The AI in this game is rather strange. I want to see him play pool, damn it. That's the thing you need to see. Also notice very progressive unisex toilets. Just point that out. How much am I charging for drinks? You see, they moan about not being thirsty. There's drinks machines everywhere and they're not even being used. It's ridiculous. Hooray! Another soul saved. God, I just made a GTA 2 reference without realising. Hallelujah! Another soul saved! Now that would be I want to get one of them, well, oh my goodness, that is a terrible way to use a computer. Look at that, he's proper reaching over that keyboard. The desk is almost as tall as he is. I like how this guy's talking, he's just not listening. He looks a bit like Dr. Monroe, doesn't he? Marvin Monroe from The Simpsons. What other rooms can I have then? Facilities, inflation. Do I need a ward? Maybe I need a ward down here. Here comes the famous track from this game, Candy Floss. Why do they need a desk with a computer in the ward? Hardly anyone has to stand in your hospital. Yeah, you've already told me this. You keep telling me the same information, whoever you are. You useless person. I didn't hire this person. A radiateur? Oh, I can't put that there. The beds need quite a wide berth, it seems. Stop wanting me to put the bed down, there's not enough room. There's not enough room for the bin either. I can't put the fire extinguisher anywhere. Gah! Oh no, I can put the fire extinguisher there, but the other two have to... Really? How do I... Ah, that's how I do it. It's really weird how you place items in this. It's unlike any other management sim I've ever played. I could actually have the bin in between those two beds, couldn't I? But I can foresee that causing trouble. But fire extinguisher can go there. Job. Oh my goodness! Look at all this sick. Ah. Right. I need to hire more handymen, don't I? That's poor. Are you doing all right, love? Yeah, she's still wired. She's still on it. Must be all like. Ah, we've had one. Flipping hell! Can you stop just chundering everywhere? Right. Hire all the handymen. I have never had this much sick in my hospital. That is disgusting. Honestly, that I'd hire one handyman and usually he's enough. But this guy, it's just this guy just flipping chundering everywhere. Right, here we go. Your team has discovered a new condition. It is TV personalities. So I need to first of all hire all the handymen. I'm gonna hire this guy because he's like the best. Look how fast he is. Yeah, that's who we want. I need a psychiatrist office. Oh my god, there's so much going on. Yeah, they've all got TV personalities. Let's take a chance with this guy. Probably kill him, but I don't. It seems like killing people doesn't have much of an effect, right? Psychiatric ward. Here we go. Bam. Right in the middle, because it's the only place I can put it. Right. Also, we need to keep an eye on this invisible guy, because he might die. No, he's fine. Look at him. Whoa. You've just killed your first patient. Okay. I don't know where he was, but... Oh, no, there he is! Ha! Okay, yep, he died. Here's Death, look. He's sort of hiding around the corner. I don't think I've ever seen Death, actually, in this game. Usually they die and then turn into a ghost, but this time Death's there. Maybe it changes. Obviously, you need everything in this... psychiatric ward, including the books, and man, I've sort of had a bit of a blasé attitude about this. Right, I need to employ a psychiatrist. Yeah, you know what? Beggar off a minute. You know what, you're alright, I'll keep you. But let's hire another handyman. For more money, no, let's hire this cheap guy, just until we've... I mean, we've got plenty of cash, so there's nothing to worry about. I'm not managing this hospital very well at all. Oh my goodness, can you slow down a bit? Right, I need a psychiatrist. It's not a cold. Right, he'll do. There you go. What's up with you? Give me a raise of $9 or I'll become a computer game producer. Who are you? Where are you, more to the point? You in the ward? No. Oh no, there she is, yeah. Beggar off then. I'll get someone who actually wants the job. There we go. Flipping hell. You need to be ready for this sort of game, don't you? There we go, look. We've got handymen flipping wandering around everywhere, look. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This game of pool where they just hit the ball 3 times. Oh right, it's because the radiators broke. That's why it was cold. Not my flipping fault then. Why are they moaning about the? Oh, fine. There you go, you jerks. How about that?
Doctor required in GP's office.
GP's office. Don't need another doctor. Seems like we're thin on the ground. This is to Rave. Clearly he's an Amiga guy. So yeah, let's take him. Was this ever released on the Amiga? What's up with you? Come on, I'm working like a dog here. You know what? You're really good. I'll keep you around. Actually, no, you're not. We cleaned up all the sick. Now you're just wandering around playing pool. Brilliant. It's weird, like when they do the blow to your head bit, they pop the head, but then they pull a bit of the head off. I've never understood that, and it makes like a noise. Where's my finance? Also, why does this thing disappear until you mouse over it? I've never understood that. Status. Ha! Nice. Oh my god, how the hell are you supposed to read that graph? Oh, jeez. Well, now I've stopped. Now I'm no longer building a large amount of stuff. I should be. The money should come rolling in. Where actually is the finances bit? Oh yeah. I forgot about this bit. No. What's up with you now? Podton. Podton, you can beggar off. Bring in another guy. Kingley. Yeah, you'll do. There you are. How are they still cold? Patients need to get a flipping life. Look at all the heat is distributed quite well. These people. How the hell are they so cold? There's radiators in every goddamn room. Ugh. Right. I mean, at this point it's the waiting game, isn't it? What else can I build that I haven't already built? I mean, they're not backed up at all, so... Is these drinks machines not good enough? Why are people so thirsty? Or is it because of where they're positioned? There was that noise. Let's put one there then. I mean, maybe it's just that they need to be near the rooms. Although they are all pretty near the rooms. Oh, did I win? Is that it? You've been vastly successful. We predict. Oh yeah, I think I've won. Yeah. The salary, blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah, let's move on. That was good. You see, you don't get told what your goals are at the start. There's a great variety. Set up your hospital to deal with more patients and plan to build a research department. Remember to keep your establishment clean. Try to keep your reputation as high as possible. You'll be dealing with diseases such as slack tongue, which is what Spaz Slack Rabbit has. You can also build a cardiogram to help you diagnose new illnesses. Both these rooms will have to be researched before you can build them. You can also buy extra plots of land, such as this one. Yeah. Aim for a reputation of 300 and a bank balance of £10,000 and 40 people cured. Okay. So let's think about this. Let's get that. Let's put the reception desk somewhere a bit more sensible. Start with 6 benches, 2 drinks machines, a fire extinguisher, 4 radiators, a bin, and a plant. 2 plants. So the reception desk can go there because that seems a bit more sensible. I wish I could rotate the camera, but you can't. Yeah, I suppose benches here, so they have to face each other. A radiator next to the benches. You see, the things go grayscale when you can't place them somewhere, but the radiator is already white, so it's kind of hard to yeah, it's hard to tell where you can and can't place it. In fact, it's sometimes hard to tell if you have even placed it, because there's no indication and also you can't see it. the bin. Alright, screw the bin. Alright, so the bin will have to come along then, it can go there. Plants. Oh, that's a good spot. Perfect. Right. Diagnosis. Oh crap, well that was general diagnosis, that's fine. That'll do. I think I built the rooms too big before, so that will do for the general diagnosis. Let's have the door. Yep. Powie. Let's have this thing. Pow. I've got to remember that the bin can only go one of two ways, so plant the bin. Perfect. GP's office, that's what I'm meant to build. And then on the end there I can have a toilet. Actually, kind of don't want a window there, but okay. Let's do that again. Okay, so let's have it laid out similar to the other one. So desk there, chair there, filing cabinet. Actually, chair there in the corner. Desk there, filing cabinet there. It really doesn't matter where you put these things, I don't think, just as long as people can get to them. Radiator. Plant. Bin. Pow. Let's get some staff. Let's get the best receptionist that is available. Can she actually get to the desk? Yes, she can. Good stuff. Bam. Like how we buy her a standing desk as well. We look after our staff here. Let's get right, he's a psychiatrist and a researcher. Actually, yeah, that's what we need as well. But let's buy the best doctor who isn't a psychiatrist. Well, these guys all suck. Yeah, whatever. Facilities. Bog. Yep. Oh yeah, the sinks can only go one of two ways as well. Bin, we need a plant radiator. Since they keep moaning that it's really cold, not actually that cold. The bin can go there, I care little. There. Let's get a few handymen on the scene. Snoops for the council, brilliant. So the problem with this game is that all the rooms look really empty.
As for us not to vomit too much.
Yeah, not to vomit too much, yes. Heard that, bit of it. What else can we have? We need a pharmacy. That's pretty important. I can build up there and have just a little corridor going down there, can't I? That's sensible. Again, the pharmacy just needs to be small, doesn't it? So, as long as they can get down to the benches, which I think they can if I do that. Yep, that'll do. Get the vending machine in there. It appears to be an arcade cabinet. Hey, that's funny, isn't it? I'm actually going to Arcade Club tomorrow. Again. Can't stay away from that place. You get a nurse. She'll do. Let's also build a psychiatric ward. I know it's not actually a psychiatric ward, but for some reason the words seem to fit together, and so that's what I'm calling it. Psychiatric ward is where patients go when they're being treated, or they're waiting to be treated, not when they get diagnosed. Right. The sofa, screen, the comfy chair. I need to fit as much stuff as I can in this room. The skelly bob, obviously a necessity. I don't know why the skeleton needs space in front of it. That's a bit of a silliness, isn't it? Actually, maybe I can't have the Skelly Bob. Maybe I dispense with the plant as well. The obvious plant. The bin is always a pain. Forget the bin. A psychiatrist. Let's find one who is... Yeah, he'll do. He looks like a psychiatrist as well. You notice how all the doctors have facial hair? Yeah, literally all of them have facial hair of some description. Mustaches or beards. Right, so the place is open now. Have we got... No patients yet. Need to be patient before we get patients. They can get through there, just about. Right, I think already I'm going to be needing another plot of land because I've got no treatment bits. Oh, the psychiatric ward's already there. Let's get a ward. A bit quite big, because then beds take up a lot of room. Yep. Have a billy bed there. Desk can go in the corner. This is reminding me of Life and Death. I don't know if you remember that game. It's one that was on the DOS Game Club a while back, and it was junk. Well, it wasn't junk if you knew what you were doing. The problem was knowing what you were doing was the difficult part. Right, and of course I've over-provisioned this room again. You need to know how big the beds are going to be. Let's have the bin there. Okay, staff room. I need one of them as well, don't I? Whoops. Facilities, staff room. Let's just whack one of them down there. Make it a bit bigger this time. Because the pool table only just fit last time, didn't it? Sofa. One of everything. Pool table, there it is. Another sofa in corner. Telly. There's no like there's no like breakout room. You can't have coffee or up. Right, we need some. I'm gonna get some drinks machines, some radiators for this area as well. So it's benches first. Let's have a bench there.
Order, please. People are sick.
A what? People are sick? Yeah, okay, thanks for that. I mean, it is a hospital. We are kind of required to deal with people who are sick. That is the whole oeuvre of what we do. Drinks machines. Need plenty of them, apparently. Well, I don't know what's there and why I can't build one there, but maybe it's just because the door's there, I don't know. Who knows? But I can have one there. Hey, that's a good spot for one, isn't it? Burr. Can I fit one there? No, probably can't. There. There's a good spot. It feels weird to put a radiator right next to a drinks machine, but hey, I've done it now. Bam. Bam. Right, what next? Ward, pharmacy, psychiatric I've got. Inflation clinic. Oh! I've not got any money, okay. Because where are my patients though? Have I actually had any patients? Oh no, there's one. There's one. Right, how does one take out a loan? You can take out a loan. You can take out a loan. You can take out a loan. Yes, okay, thank. That is actually a good question. Oh no, I need to go down here, don't I? Yeah, there he is. The guy with all the dosh. Norfolk Onion. Insurance? Oh, I don't have a loan currently. Okay. Let's get a bit of a loan. Yeah. That'll do me. Because undoubtedly before long I will need an inflation clinic. But I want to build a research department over here somewhere. Let's make it quite small. So it's not too big. Well, it needs to be quite big because the research thing is massive. But I'm sure it'll do. Just put a radiator in there. Let's not go overboard with the decorations. Yes, so I need a doctor who can indeed research. Like him. And there we go, I've cured someone. And I've discovered heaped piles. Nice. Cause standing around water cooler, symptom patient feels like he or she is sitting on a bag of marbles. And a pleasant yet powerfully acidic drink dissolves the piles from the inside. I mean, that seems like a great idea, doesn't it? So, grog, basically. Grog that you can't keep in your pocket for too long. Man, what a brilliant game. Monkey Island is going to have to be a game we play on this channel at some point. Because what a game. I haven't got to the end of it yet. I got about halfway through. Alright, you've got plenty of money. Why don't you think about paying off that loan? Yeah, cheers. Pay off a bit of it. Right, what next? No bloaty head people yet, so I'll hold off on building the inflation clinic for as long as possible. I will, however, hire a spare doctor. Actually, he can do all the things, so he can be a spare.
Nurse required in ward.
Research. Oh, I need a couple more nurses as well. I imagine you'll do. Yeah, research. Let's have a look at the research screen. Oh, right, so they just research things automatically. That's good. The inflator has been enhanced by the research department. There you go. So I have a lower chance of killing someone with the inflator. Speaking of which, I mean, I might as well build it. Because it's going to come up sooner or later. Build it there. Doesn't even need to be... Come on! Oh, come on! You need to be so specific where you click. Oh! If you click outside the thing, it just cancels your selection. How annoying. That'll do. Blam. Because again, that thing needs to be quite big. Oh, indeed, just needs quite a lot of room. There. Nice. Stretch. Seems a bit daft to hire a psychiatrist to go in this. You know what, let's have him. Need plenty of doctors.
Doctor, attending psychiatry, please.
Doctor! They've got the voice of the receptionist spot on. You know, in just playing the game, I haven't really talked about it much. So, yeah, I think this game is quite good. What forgot? Gut rot. Cause Mrs. O'Malley's good time whiskey cough mixture. You don't get a cough, but you don't have... Okay. Right, that's good. So you can tell this is a... Actually, Bullfrog, were they... I think they were British, weren't they? I know Molyneux, our old mate, was British, wasn't he? Molyneux tells them porkies. Ah, flipping Guru Larry. Yeah. TV personalities, we know about that. That's just psychiatry. Yeah. So, I mean, all the levels are basically the same thing, just with more to do. It is like any management sim, isn't it? Any good management sim. It's quite intuitive how you do it. It's not really a game that gets in your way. There's loads of doctors around here, aren't there? In the it's not a clunky game. It's quite a pleasant game to play. Hey, it's my birthday. Huh. It's quite a pleasant game to play. I don't know. I don't have a slack tongue clinic, so get patient to wait. Yeah, how am I gonna... Hello. King Bernard of the Netherlands has expressed a wish to visit your hospital. Yeah, go for it, mate. Let's bump improvements down. Let's get drug research up. Let's leave the rest as there. Yeah, the problem is the squits. Eating pizza found under the cooker. Yes. Ugh, surely you can guess. Yeah, it's got it has very much got a British 90s video game feel to it. It's quite freewheeling. Doesn't take itself too seriously, which is nice. I mean, obviously it's Theme Hospital. Obviously not going to take itself seriously. With a name like Theme, you sort of expect that. Oh, you don't need a bench there, man. It's just that guy's just standing around. He could be sat down. Send patient to research department. Go on then. That makes sense. Okay, maybe I do need a bench there then if there's going to be patients waiting there. By the way, yeah, that's what slack tongue is. It does remind me of Amiga games. So it reminds me of sort of Lemmings and that sort of dealio, which is quite nice. And like any management sim, it does get quite frantic. There's a lot to do. It's not like you're ever waiting around. I mean, sometimes you are when you're really loaded and you. I mean, that happens in all management sims. Right, King Bernard. Slicer has been researched. Right, excellent. So I need to build the slack tongue clinic. Oh, that's... Your auto-autopsy machine has been discovered. What? What machine? I don't have an auto-autopsy machine. You've made that up. It's been planted. Been framed. Right, there's the slack tongue clinic. Yuck. Oh right, you need to build it in the middle of the room. Brilliant. Whoopsie. Radiator. Let's not go overboard here. Right, there we go. Yeah, there is enough to do without making you feel overwhelmed. There is chunder everywhere, you idiots! Get the stuff cleaned up, would you? Right, you can make them prioritise stuff. Look, alright. Take a chance. There he is, King Bernard of the Netherlands, and he wears a top hat. Right. Charming, polite and helpful. You are on chunder cleaning duty, so don't walk past all the chunder! You fool! Oi! Look, it's being cleaned up, King Bernard. He's not got any wards or anything like that, has he? He's just sort of walking around on his own. Seems a bit dangerous. I feel like I need more nurses as well. You'll do. Your cash situation is very bad. Be right. And you've always got helpful hints coming up at the bottom, though the character who gives you the hints seems to be a little bit snide. Although it does fit with the theme of the game. Yeah, whatever. Graphics are very nice. It's a good looking game. Although it is... I feel like the characters very disproportionate. You have to like the art style. It does remind me of... it reminds me of like British comic strips, but not the sort of thing you'd see in the papers. I'm not sure what I'm thinking of. Stuff like... is it Viz? I don't know. I mean, it's got a very specific style. Everything's sort of pillow shaded. I'm not sure what it's reminding me of. Again, not overly fond of the walking animation. That's a bit daft. But yeah, it is very much like an Amiga game. It is very of the time. There's nice, big, colourful sprites. You definitely made good use of the SVGA colour palette there. And some lovely little pre-rendered bits here and there as well. In fact, it seems that everything bar the characters is pre-rendered. And in fact, the characters could have been pre-rendered. Maybe they've just been given outlines and cleaned up and stuff. Don't know. Maybe there's a making of somewhere. I don't know. I don't really have anything. I mean, I think the worst bit about it is that when they keep asking you for pay rises, which is a bit of a pain in the arse, and the fact that it's quite difficult to manage your money. I mean, you can see how much money you have, but you can't really see without looking at this weird old graph. I mean, it's a bit difficult to look at. Whereas in Roller Coaster Tycoon, you have a very clear finances screen that tells you how much money you're spending, how much money you're bringing in, where it's all coming from. Something like that would be ideal. And I find that with a lot of management sims, that they don't give you anything anywhere near as clear as what RCT has. But that's the gold standard, isn't it? That's like the high watermark for such games. Nothing's going to be quite as good as Roller Coaster Tycoon. Oh well, I suppose there's Football Manager as well. That's a bit more in depth, but in different ways, isn't it? That's a different kind of management sim. I think the problem it has, perhaps, is that you do spend a lot of time doing the same things and rebuilding the same rooms, and you kind of have to chase after what's happening. Unless you build everything at the start. I don't know. And like I say, the rooms do tend, even if they're as small as they can be, they do tend to look quite sparse. Whereas in Roller Coaster Tycoon, and even in stuff like Zoo Tycoon. Oh great, £2,000. That's barely a grand, is it? So I've got a reputation of 400, and I've got a balance of... Is that balance less loans? Not sure. You can't really see your goal either. You can't tell what you're aiming for. On the one hand, it doesn't feel like you've got enough information to really properly run your hospital. But on the other hand, it doesn't feel like you need it, because it is just really quite a straightforward game. It is a case of, you know what, beggar off, that's twice you asked for a raise now. Let's get another guy in. Let's get this dude. Cost the same. Yeah, it does, beggar off, would you? Thank you. It does feel like you can sort of coast it and still get by. It doesn't feel like you need to worry about doing everything perfectly, which is fine. given the style of the game, you wouldn't expect it to be a proper in-depth, anxiety-ridden management sim. I mean, that VIP came along. He was walking past all that chunder on the floor, and he still said that my hospital was good, and I got the reputation boost. So, yeah, you can get away with quite a lot, and that's fine. Probably not in the later levels, and if you ran a custom campaign on hard difficulty, then you'd probably have a harder time of it. But as it is, yeah, you can get by without min-maxing, which, yeah, it's fine by me. You don't. Not every game has to be super hardcore. Whereas something like Zoo Tycoon, patients are very cold. That's the worst bit as well. Where this, I don't see that this should be a feature in the game, because you already have to worry about the staff constantly. Well, you have to worry about them potentially asking for a rise. You have to worry about their needs. You have to worry about your patients' needs, that they've got enough to eat and drink, that they've got enough toilets, and that you've got enough doctors and, well, you've got enough staff to keep the place running smoothly. I don't think you should have to worry about how cold it is as well. It's a bit stupid, that. Especially since, to me, it seems quite warm enough. But hey, I'll turn it up. Just to stop and complain. Yeah, I was just going to say, Zoo Tycoon has the problem where you have to be too specific. So what happens in that is when you... I will play it at some point. You build your enclosure for the animal, and you put your animal in. You have to have a very specific... Oh, there we go. I've won it. Look at my balance. It's negative 13,000. You total loser. Meh, don't care. Oh wait, maybe I haven't won. Is that just like an annual report? Yeah, it is. Okay, whatever. You lose cash for getting things wrong. That's nice. Yeah, so my because my balance is mostly loan, that means I'm not gonna win the level until I can clear that loan, basically. Anyway, can I get on with Zoo Tycoon now, game? So yeah, you build your enclosure, you put your animals in there, and then you've got to have a very specific ratio of different types of terrain. So you've got to have a specific amount of water, of grassland, of rock, and then you've got to have a very specific amount of scenery. Well, not scenery, but like habitat stuff. So plants, rocks, stuff for them to mess with, play with. You know, it's too specific. You can't really... You don't get a whole lot of creative freedom with that game. I mean, you do in terms of you can build the enclosures where you want and you can put what you want in them, but once you've done that, you have to be very specific about what you do inside the enclosure. Bloaty head, okay. So I didn't actually need to build that clinic for a while, did I? But he's here now. Also, I do note that the bins and the fire extinguishers don't seem to do a whole lot. I haven't played this game loads and loads, but I played it enough that I would have thought by this point I would have seen a fire. And I've never seen a fire. Also, why does he need to measure his head? Actually, maybe this isn't a British game because they're all in dollars, aren't they? I'm just gonna find out. Bullfrog. No, it's gonna come up with actual bullfrogs, isn't it? I know. Guildford, England. Oh, I was right. Yeah. So I wonder why it's in dollars when the staff are all English. Like she's like every Let's take a chance. She's like every receptionist in every office ever in the UK. It's like where my mum works, and I'm not going to say the name of the place, but let's say it's Snotty Hill Surgery. And they answer the phones and they say, Snotty Hill Surgery! And she talks exactly like that. The last word that they say is always like stretched out. Office. You know, if you watch well, I guess if you were to watch The Office or anything like that, set in the UK, then you would have that receptionist. Come on, I need to pay off this loan. I'm just waiting. Yeah, it's got to that point, I think, where it's just the waiting game now. I can speed it up, can't I? Let's just have a butcher's. Oh, wow. Pew! Let's just keep an eye out. I don't want it to get out of hand. Let's take a chance. How are they still complaining of the cold? Stop it. We haven't seen the slack tongue thing in use yet. Maybe I'll try putting a couple more radiators down. I've done it again. I've got one of them silly little corridors. If push comes to shove, I'll just remove that radiator. But yeah, they are just moaning. What's this? Uncommon cold. Yeah, come on. We already know about that.
Doctor required in GP's office.
GP's office. In fact, I wonder if it was the actual receptionist from Bullfrog that voiced the receptionist. You know what? You're a pretty good nurse. You haven't asked for a raise yet. Let's do it. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. She says I've got plenty of money. I ain't got enough. I know I need to pay off the loan, but I need to get enough capital for shut up the squits. Yes, very good. A new cardio has just been successfully researched. Slice has been... yeah, okay, good. Hello. Ah, Mayor of Greater Trumpton, nice. Right, so, what was that other... cardiogram? Ah, yeah. Oh, so I do need to remove that radiator after all. Hey. Whack it there. Cardiogram. Pop it here. I can't remember how big this one needs to be. Let's build it that big. That'll do. Yep. Yeah, I need quite a lot of room in there, so I might as well fill it out. Plant. Meh. Oh, so they have to go to the GP's office and then walk all the way over here to the cardiogram. And then back over here. Oh yeah, I've got the take a chance. They seem to be going well, these chances thus far. I know it's 53%, they're not great odds, but I like how there's different strains of invisibility. Oh no, he died. He died while the VIP's here, no! Yo! I like how his hat disappears as well. Don't look! Nothing happened, honest.
Doctor required in general diagnosis. Nurse required in pharmacy.
I'm just losing money. Yeah, unlike in I feel like I've played a game where I mean, I'm gonna sack this guy because he's just wandering around, not doing anything. Actually, no. You're being made redundant, sorry. Man. This guy's really slow. I'm gonna get rid of him.
Doctor on the way out.
We didn't just sack a load of staff. Honest.
Doctor, attending psychiatry.
Yeah, it seemed like I had too many doctors and they were just wandering around, weren't they? Oh yeah, I had plenty of cash earlier, didn't I, love? And now I've got no cash. Well done.
Doctor, attend immediately. Cardio, please.
Send him home. I'm not having another dead patient while the VIP is here. Where has he gone? Oh, did I miss the thing? Did I miss the notification? Whoopsie. Oh my goodness. How many more diagnosis rooms should I get?
Doctor needed in Flat Tom Clinic.
Right, we haven't seen this in action yet, so here we go. Are you ready? Did you see his neck? Oh, I killed him. Balls.
Doctor required in GP's office. Doctor required in inflator room.
Flipping hell.
Required in general diagnosis. Doctor, attend immediately. Cardio, please. Doctor, attend in psychiatry, please. Doctor required in GP's office.
This is difficult.
Tom Clinic. Nurse required in pharmacy.
This is the bit that I always have trouble with. I'm just going to turn the announcements back down because I think we've heard them all now. The bit I tend to have trouble with is sort of getting my money to go up, because I seem to be quite good at sort of keeping my money where it is, but not getting it to grow. Yeah. Reputation plus 12 cash. Oh, but I got a load of cash from that, so that's good. Right. So I should. Oh, you can move this thing around. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, I can get away with paying off my whole loan, and then hopefully I can get another $2,000 and finish this level. Yeah, you get this with any management sim though. There's always going to be a point where you're waiting. Just got to keep an eye on them notifications. I might move this over to the right. There we go. Come on. Come on. The announcement didn't seem to have got any. Sir Lancelot Sprat. Go on then. Since I didn't seem to get the grant from the previous one, although maybe I didn't like my hospital because somebody died directly behind him. Come on. Come on, I just need to get that last bit of cash. You see what I mean? It stays afloat around the same bit. My expenditure and income are balanced. I've got plenty of drinks machines, it's fine. There we go, look, fixed. Right, keep an eye. There we go, right. 60%, I'll take a chance on that. Slack tongue again. 51%, I'll get home. Right, well you moaned that it was really, really cold. Now it's really hot. £2,000. Is that going to be enough? Come on. I just need 10 grand. That's all I need, just 10,000. And then we can finish. Come on! I mean, if nothing else, once I get to the end of the year, then that'll push us over the edge. One can hope. 47%. Yikes. I can't build any more diagnosis rooms. There's just not enough space for them. I mean, surely it's to do with the doctor and not the room. You know what I mean? Oh, what do you want now? You know what? Actually, no, we don't have enough handymen, do we? I better keep him on. 10 grand, there we go. Can I finish the level now? How many patients have I cured, actually? Drug casebook, would it be in there? Oh, I can increase the charge. Oh well, I've definitely got, if not 40, then pretty close. What's this? Yeah, take a chance, whatever it was. Actually, yeah, there's quite a lot of sick there now, so I think I may have sacked too many handymen. The receptionists are just troopers, aren't they? Right, there you go. Just clean up. Oh, somebody died again. One of your doctors has become a consultant. Huh? Oh no. Did my doctor ding? Whiten. $48. Take it off. Bring this guy. 65% invisibility. Let's try it. There he is, look! National Fun Post Agency. How's it going? That's a lot of birds of various it's not kazooie, but it looks pretty similar to kazooie. Who is that bird? And more importantly, how are you doing? How's it going this fine evening? Why is the stick always brown? It looks like day-old stew. Right, okay. Have I won yet? Hooray! Large Chester Hospital. Yeah. It is. The thing is, it's kind of the same thing over and over as Theme Hospital. And again, look at this. It is kind of like any other management sim, isn't it? Where it is the same thing over and over. But it doesn't, to me, doesn't really feel as fun as someone like Roller Coaster Tycoon, because whereas the premise of a theme park is fun inherently. Oh my goodness, there's a time going while I'm reading this, that's not fair. Yeah, the idea of a theme park is inherently fun, isn't it? And the idea of a zoo is inherently fun. And the idea of... well, what else? What else is there? The idea of Jurassic Park is inherently fun. That was a good sim, wasn't it? Operation Genesis. But the idea of a hospital... hospitals don't tend to be all that fun. So, making a game based around hospitals, you can have all these funny diseases and funny announcements and stuff, but in the end it is still a hospital. So, I don't know. I feel like we'll play this level for a bit, and then I feel like I need to go and play some Roller Coaster Tycoon just to pick me up a bit. Because I think I'm trying to sort of work out what it is about this game that makes it less enticing. And it is a classic, and it is a good game. I'm not begrudging that, but it's a hospital. And hospitals aren't very exciting. I mean, they're undoubtedly interesting, and they are, you know, most people want that job. It's a very important job, and they have a very important role in society. Not saying that, but they don't make for good video game content. This is the truth of the matter. So, yeah, I can't see myself playing this too much longer, and yeah, it's not the sort of game that you can really go back to and go back to and go back to again. And again, we're having to sort of do the same thing again here. Build the reception desk, build the drinks machines, build a few benches. But it's no different if you play Roller Coaster Tycoon or Zoo Tycoon or Operation Genesis. You've still got to go back to basics every time. So I don't really know why. Well, actually no, because in many of the parks in Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I wish there was a quicker way to say that name, but there ain't. The park already has some stuff in it. It's already a bit populated. Plays theme park a lot. I have to admit, I've not played Theme Park. I did give it a try, and it runs too quickly on DOSBox, and I have. Oh no, sorry, it ran too quickly on my Aptiva. Don't think I've tried it in DOSBox yet. But it looked a bit weird. It looked a bit proto Roller Coaster, and again, I'll just be comparing it to Roller Coaster Tycoon, so it wouldn't be very good, really. Let's be honest. But here we go. GPs. Let's see if we can get away with building everything as small as possible. Probably not going to end well. But for what it is quite a charming little game. And it does a job. Also, the zoom level seems to have gone back to the default, which is nice. And I think it's telling as well that it has quite a following. A lot of people, you mentioned Theme Hospital and they'll be like, oh god, yeah, I remember that was amazing. Oh, the general diagnostics needs to be slightly larger. Maybe this is the optimal way to play, to build everything as small as possible. And not to have plants everywhere. I mean, maybe the plants are my downfall. Radiators, definitely need them though. Because my god, they don't half moan about how cold it is. In fact, yeah, we should get one in here, shouldn't we? Psychiatric. I want to build the psychiatric quite big because then I can get the Skelly Bob. In fact, let's have the ward in the centre of the room. Because it's quite a nice large space. I need the bin, bookcase, skeleton, radiator. Put the bin there, radiator there. Nice one. Let's find ourselves a psychiatrist. Surgeon look. Oh, I also need a doctor in the general diagnostics, don't I? Ward Cunningham. So how big were the beds? They were like 3 squares across, weren't they? So if I have it that size, I should be able to fit plenty of beds. Windows. This really is giving me life and death flashbacks. Ooh, there's one item on sale on my GOG wishlist. Excellent. So, how many beds? That's bins. Bollocks. Beds. Radiator. Okay. So how many squares is it across? It appears to be 3 actually. I've totally misjudged that. Oh well. I can have one there at least. The kingpin. Oh great, now my GOG Galaxy window is flashing on my taskbar. That's just great. I remember in Windows 7 where it'd flash for a bit and then it'd stop flashing and just stay on the orange colour, which was nice. I remember Windows 7 also being a better operating system than this. This being Windows 10, of course. Windows 10, which I'm gonna replace. When I get round to it. I mean, it's gonna be a big task, but I'm gonna put Server 16 on this PC just because I feel like it's gonna be A, more reliable, and B, won't harass me about crappy updates. I'll just get like the important stuff. If the problem is, I have access to Server 16 but not Server 19, so that's a bit awkward. I also know that I'm gonna start my computer up every time it's gonna come Server Manager. I know I can turn that off, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff you need to turn off, and then other stuff you need to turn back on. If you're using Server as your main OS, it's not recommended, of course, but then none of the good stuff is recommended. What are you gonna do? Don't think we need windows in the toilet. I'll just have one. Right. Open for business, I believe. Open for business. Oh my goodness, that's something I need to start doing as well. I need to start on the playing the pinball games. I've got a lot of pinball games to get through. Phew, that's going to be a big task. Right, I've got quite a lot of stuff already. I think I've been quite efficient with the space here. This is a good little hospital. Oh, let's build not fire extinguishers. Couple more benches. I don't think we need a bench outside Bog, do we? Benches outside each room. Is that the door? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Drinks machines literally everywhere. Just to curb the moaning. Fire extinguisher, because why not? Radiators literally everywhere. To curb the moaning. Yeah. Right, and now, patience, if you'd be so kind as to roll on up, it'd be appreciated. Oh crap, I forgot the staff room. Better buy a new plot of land. Bam. Oh. Music's quite good as well. I forgot to mention the music. The music is rather nice. Oh, I didn't have a pharmacy either. So people can get diagnosed but not treated. It's brilliant. Well, here's the problem. Right, what are you going to do about it? Who cares? No loitering, she said. I can actually fit quite a lot of stuff in this room because there's only one thing you need. Yes, it is a source port, Funpost. It is Core 6TH, which, yeah, just to make some improvements, bug fixes, stuff like that. Nice to have. But as far as I can tell, it's still basically the same game. Which a good source port should be. I don't know if... Was the source for this game ever officially released? I think it's just a re-implementation. We need this pool table. Make a telly as well. Pool table is important. The telly right next to the pool table. That's going to be an awkward game, that. But hey, I don't care. Oh! Yeah. Right, we need a really good nurse. Who's the best nurse available? That one. There. Come on. What's this? Oh, is that the emergency thing? How much time do I have to deal with this? Right. Oh, let's build the inflation thing. Again, make it as small as we can. Can I make it any smaller this way? Yeah, I can. Look at that. It's miniature. Hooray! I've just cured my first patient. Hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Chill out. And it's learning that I'm building lots of radiators, so it's asking me to build one. Yep. TV personalities. Easy. That just needs a psychiatric thingy. Facilities. Probably could do it. Ah! Do the research department. Oh, hang on. Let's check that. Yay! I got the bonus. 1,000. I said it wasn't. It was 800. But don't work unless you say 1,000. Bonus points if you know which weird, obscure game I'm quoting with that. If you do, I'll be very surprised. I feel that research department can go across that whole bit. Because, once again, you need that gigantic machine. You need the incredible machine. Oh, there's a game we need to play as well. Boy. You know what, though? Weirdly, I know what the Incredible Machine is all about. Never actually played it. I've played similar games, just not the Incredible Machine itself. But yeah, I would like to play it. Oh, blimey, they're all coming, aren't they? Spare ribs. Get patient to wait in the hospital. I need to build a theatre, don't I? Oh my goodness. Give me that loan. I need it. Yeah, I need a surgery. Let's build a surgery. Oh crap. I can't build a surgery because I haven't researched how to do it yet. Wow, what is the state of medicine in this universe where they don't know how to build a surgery? Well, I can hire surgeons, I just can't do it with them yet. But hey, actually, yeah, how can you have a surgeon if there's no such thing as a surgery? Let's hire the really fast surgeons. There we go, just so we've got them. What's this? Send patient to research department, there we go. Oh crap, I've not got any handymen. Oh, kick. This poor, right, let's bump up the cleaning. Let's have another one. There's just more watering and fixing. There we go. Whew. Phew! Dodged a bullet there. Actually, VIP's come at a good point. What is an autopsy machine? Is it this thing? No, it's an inflator, isn't it? What's an autopsy machine? Why does it keep saying I have one? Oh, look at this guy, hello! What's your plan then? Oh. Thank you very much. Oh, we need vendors in here, don't we? And a radiator or two as well. Build a vendor there. Just reminds me of being in college. And we'd always be like, getting something from vendor. Yep. Well, not always, because we did eat responsibly. Sometimes. Not all the time, though. A lot of days... I think I spent a lot of money on flapjacks. They had these flapjacks that were massive flapjacks, and they cost like £1 each. Not bad, really, for what you got. And really, it'd last you, if you were sensible, it could last you anywhere up to 3 days, I think. Because it was a big old flapjack. And it had this humongous, like half-inch, just thick layer of chocolate on top. It wasn't proper chocolate, it was just like sweet stuff that vaguely resembled chocolate, but my god, that was the biz. That flapjack was amazing. Shut up about the loan. So the inflator's been enhanced. How about, you know, surgery? Why can't I build a theatre? Why can't I life and death it up in here? Right, is he done now, all VIP? Can I have my money? What's up with you? Are you leaving? Why though? Okay, well whatever. Not my problem. What's my rep? So what's actually going on here? It's a shame you can't pick specific things to research, because, like, you know that you need a surgery, so it obviously is part of the tech tree. I mean, maybe tech tree is too complex a thing for this game. I don't know how it works. Shut up. But you can't say research it like you can in Civilization, for example. I know this isn't Civilization, but come on. Yay! That's a super hospital. I like a super hospital. What a nice thing to say. Hang on, have I got 2 inflation clinics? Balls! We haven't even discovered bloaty head yet. How come we can build an inflator and we haven't got bloaty head? And yet we've got a thing that needs a surgery and we can't build a surgery. It makes no sense. Researchers. Cure equipment. Down with the improvements, up with the new stuff. We need to put these surgeons to use, or else money's just being wasted. Kidney beans. 2 surgeons must remove the beans without touching the sides of the kidney. Brilliant. Send patient to research department. Yeah. So does she go in the machine then? Oh my god, you wouldn't go in there, would you? It's like an MRI. Hang on, who did I kill and why? Damn it, nurse. That's the death animation I know. Look, they get back up and then fly away. So this person's having an MRI to find out how we get rid of kidney beans. Hello. Heaps piles. Yeah, perfect, do it. Right. Let's see this happen. Shut up about my money! Fine. Just to keep her happy. Look, they're being dealt with. That's how much time you have to deal with the emergency, look. Plenty of time, look. Only 2 of them. And they pay for the treatment as well! A new slicer has just been successfully researched. That's well and good, but I need an operating theatre. Slack tongue clinic is useless. I need a surgery. Can't have a surgery. Yeah. Great. Well, yeah, that's not anything. Again, there's things like this that you can't really do anything about as well. It's just arbitrary events, and they usually have to do with the crappy radiators that shouldn't be in the game anyway. I would be happier if it was like The Sims, right? They don't get cold, but they do go a bit crazy if they just have to look at blank plain walls every day. So rather than radiators, what they could have done is you need plants, and you need sort of pictures and tellies, so the patients don't get bored, basically. They don't start to go insane because there's nothing to keep them going. Oh my goodness! All hands on deck! What are you doing? There we go. Hooray! I did it. Look at that dollar. What's up with you? Why is it always the janitors that have grievances? Can I build a gosh darn operating theatre yet?
Nurse required ignored.
No, because if I pay off the loan, missus, I won't have plenty of money, will I? Ugh. Had a bit of a revelation. Was it yesterday? No, it was the day before. I was filming because I've been sitting on some footage for about just over a year now, and I don't really know why I never got round to finishing the video, but I'm doing it now because I want to get it done. Oh my god, look at the way she's walking. Sorry. It's a video about the free McBoot for PlayStation 2 and how to put it together, and indeed how I put it together. First of all, I seem to have lost some of the footage, which is a little bit annoying, but I can re-record that, that's not a problem. But I had an interesting revelation, because the intro to the video is going to be me talking about Space Invaders 1500 as if I'm going to do a review of it. And then put it in my PlayStation, turn it on, and the PlayStation is like, what is this disc? I can't read this. I think what happens is the PlayStations go to the CD player, don't they, when they get a disc they don't recognise, or they have a screen that says please insert PlayStation disc, you know, stuff like that. But my PlayStation decided, actually, you know what, I'll play you this disc. You know, that's fine. So I was amazed. I was like, what the hell's going on here? Opened it up and there's a flipping mod chip inside my PlayStation. PlayStation that I got for a tenner from a charity shop. And it's got this very sloppily done mod chip. I mean, the chip's fine, but the way it's been put in it was just floating around in the case. It was wrapped up in electrical tape, so it was all gummy. And just opening the PlayStation up, I managed to break 2 of the connections, which was flipping brilliant. So, yeah, I've got a chipped PlayStation. I just need to resolder those bits, and job's a good one. But it did ruin the video a little bit. However, it did give me a subject for another video, which is hopefully, if I get my act together, going to come out tomorrow. In fact, I might edit that together tonight and do the voiceover tomorrow morning. Get up early. What did he die of? He just fell down and died. He didn't even get any treatment. Remember surgery yet? Am I missing something? Oh, it's operating theatre. There we are. Yeah. There we go. Awesome. Please tell me that wasn't there the whole time. Oh yes, here we go. Life and death. Oh, that's scary, isn't it? Pow. Pow. Oh, they need the wash basin. X-ray viewer. Oh, neat. Plant. Let's have a plant. There we are. Bam. Yep. So where's my surgeons now? You're a surgeon. Powie. Where's my other surgeon? Is that him? Or is that him? Or is that him? Or is that him? I like how the surgeon's in the break room like he's actually done anything. Slacker. Pike Cliff. Sweet. Oh, they've got the scrubs and alt lot. That's brill.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Brilliant. Also notice that all the white doctors have glasses and all the black doctors have got perfect vision. And don't need glasses. That's brilliant. What's this? Another emergency? Yeah, go for it.
Announcement. Patients with gut rot arriving.
Patients with gut rot arriving. That's just, yeah, shut up. Gonna bring in another nurse just to help deal with this. Because there's 5 of them this time. Whee! Oh no, there's not enough seats. I haven't killed a patient. Oh! Crap. I just killed one of the emergency patients. How can that be? Right. Benches everywhere. What? I don't know. I need to focus more on drug research improvements. There we go. Yeah, that's a bit vague as well, isn't it? Right. Slack tongue clinic, let's build one of them over here. Again, build it as small as possible. What? Yep, okay, good. What's up with you? You don't know! Right, let's meet his demands, but then let's see if there's any other surgeons. Yeah, not any that are worth my time. Ah, benches. There. Well, they're doing another bug as well in this area. Just a smaller bug. Through which there is a toilet. A window. Ah. Enough room for 4 toilets and a sink. Perfect. Alright. What an efficient hospital. Also, is my morale of Curlet?
2 surgeons required in operating theatre.
Yeah, come on then. Where's my surgeons at? Oh, cripes, what's that? 64% chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. Doesn't seem like killing your patients has much of an effect. Well, I'm going to have to hire the crappiest crappy surgeon. It's probably going to kill someone. Like, you've got this really good surgeon in here, look, he's top tier. You know, I mean, he's not very happy, probably because he's having to deal with this chucklehead. It was like, yeah, look at me, Mr. West. Excellent. There he is, bloaty head boy. What's this? I'm going to get the patient to wait. I'm going to build another general diagnosis to see if it actually makes a difference. Yeah, might as well take up all that room. It's fine. Oh, it's automatically populating all the stuff as well. Hooray! I like it. Quality of life. So I've got another diagnosis room. God, this is like I don't know why, but it's reminding me of what I did earlier, which was I was building a domain controller earlier. IT apprenticeships, fun times. But I was trying to work out how to get the backup domain controller to work, and it does just work. So I have to wonder if this is like a backup domain controller and just works. Probably not. It's amazing, isn't it? I think it's the only thing in Windows that does just work is domain controller. Shut up! Well, it's getting close to 9 o'clock. I might can this game now because there's just a lot of... Can't be asked with it anymore. I think I've seen all it has to offer, to be honest. And I know there's going to be more, like... There's going to be more diseases. There's going to be more complaints and stuff, so... I feel like there's not a whole lot more I can see. It's just going to be different graphics and different rooms I can build in it. So, yeah. I think I've got enough ammunition to bring to the DOS Game Club, guys. I apologise. And hopefully they'll let me on the podcast again, because I like being on that podcast. It's lots of fun. Yeah, I think that'll do us, so I'll save the game. Stream. I'll do. Quit. And must switch to something. There we go. Yes. Exit the game. I feel like I need something a bit less cerebral to play now. I said I'd play Roller Coaster Tycoon. But, I don't know, I feel like I want to play something a bit more action-oriented. Maybe I should make a start on the pinball games then. Maybe that's something I should do. But, which one to start with? That's the big question of the day. I mean, I've got Pro Pinball on here. That's always a good one to go for. Have I got 3D Ultra Pinball? You see, I don't remember that working too well on 10. And even if it did, it wouldn't be in window mode, would it? But then again, neither would Pro Pinball. The web. Could do the web. It's a bit of an awkward one as the web because it does not run in... Oh, it wants me to insert the CD. How quaint. Which CD, though? I've got 2 of them. Yeah, there's a DOS version and there's a Windows version, and I think the Windows version only runs in... Well, it's a 16-bit Windows application, I believe. Yeah, this app can't run on your PC. Oh, but I do have a bin and queue thing there. So I guess it's going to be the DOS version. Oh, maybe I'll just play Big Race USA. I quite like Big Race USA. I'm just going to launch it and see if I can get it to run in window mode. You're going to hear some weird music. It's going to make no sense. Oh, I've just realised as well, it's living in a really low resolution. Hope that doesn't screw up the stream at all. Graphics. Yeah, it's full screen or nothing. What happens if I alt tab? Oh, that was alt enter. Hold on. I suppose I'd have to use, what's it called? DigiVoodoo to get that running. Yeah, I don't think I have any other... Ah! I do have a pinball game I can play. Actually, I'm going to play an Amiga pinball game. So let's get FSUAE open. Even though people seem to not like FSUAE. Here's the thing. I have an Amiga 600, but it's on the fritz. And I haven't been able to afford to get it fixed yet. So, otherwise I would be playing it on a real Amiga with my RGB SCART cable through my OSSC into my capture card. That would be perfect. But yeah, my real Amiga is dead as a coffin now at the moment. And yeah, money. So, I've got Pinball Dreams, Pinball Fantasies, and Pinball Illusions. And I don't know what order they go in, because 2 of them were made in 1992. Yeah. One of them's for an A1200, and one of them's from a A500. Daryl, aka Stanchionut, we can play a pinball game. That's what I'm going to do, you wally. Pinball Fantasies. It's in a window, hooray. Let's, will Game Catcher pick it up? Yes, it will. Pow! There you go, it's just decompressing the disc. Oh! There it is. You can't hit the ball with the pins, you hit the ball with the flippers. The ball itself hits the pins. Ah, now this is going to be interesting. Oh my god. Look at that. That's scary, isn't it? That's real RAM. Yeah, the ball hits the pins. And you only get one. The other one is in the Albert Hall. So we've got to wait for the floppy disk. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll just... Yeah, the Amiga emulator makes floppy disk noises. And we've got loading music as well. This is the first time I've ever played one of these games. Here we go, 21st Century Entertainment. This was made in the 20th century, so they were... Oh, Digital Illusions! Hey, do you recognise that name? Hey! I think... Oh, crap. I forgot to... Yes, thank you. Thank you for reminding me. You don't have to sneakily whisper it to me. You can say it in chat, you know. He just reminded me to change the game. Which one are we playing? Pinball... Fantasies. Pinball Fantasies. There we go. Horror! Yeah, Pinball Fantasies. That's what we want. Yep. As I was saying... Oh, right. Yeah, it was just loading. Yeah. Digital Illusions, known best these days for making a little game called Battlefield. This is where they cut the teeth. Partyland or Speed Devils? Which one's it going to be? Partyland Speed Devils. In the meantime, I will explain that there were 3 pinball games. Pinball Fantasies, Pinball Illusions, Pinball Dreams. In fact, I feel like Pinball Dreams was the first one, but it seemed to have a later release date on my list, so I don't know. And they were released on Amiga. I think they were also released for DOS, but I have the Amiga versions here. And because I've been listening to the Kane and Rinse Amiga podcast, I'm in an Amiga mood now. So, yeah. I want to play Amiga games. And I wish my Amiga worked now. Also, it's going to be interesting trying to work out the controls for this. Yeah. So, which are we going to do? Maybe we should just do both. Partyland. Oh, we're going to wait for the loady load. Hooray! I hope it lets me flip the flippers before it actually starts the game. Because otherwise, I won't know what I'm doing. And you see, to me, I tend to go for control keys, left and right. But, well, I mean, my Amiga's not here, so I can't check what it looks like. But what's it going to be? Maybe we'll find out when it's loaded. It's a nice black screen, isn't it? I wish it at least had a graphic to say loading. Yeah, I wish it had a graphic at all. Hello? I can still hear the floppy... Oh, there we go, look. Oh my god, I feel like I've made a horrible mistake. This is why it's listed as horror. The real simulator party lad. Oh my god, look at them flippers. Add players with F1 to F8 or enter. Okay. Winners do not use drugs. Well, thank you. But what are the controls though? F1. Is it control? No, is it Z? Left and right? Well, that's Ah! I've beaten the high score? I've not even done anything. Brilliant. So it's down to do the ball. But how the hell do I flip the flippers? Numbers? Shift! Shift, right, okay, yeah, party on, do it. Aha, right. Now the problem here, I can't see the whole table at any one time, so it's going to be a bit difficult. Also, this table seems quite basic. Oh, crap. Not really a lot going on here. Oh, come on. It's because I couldn't see where the ball was going to end up. Right. Yeah, it's floaty. Oh, can I nudge? Has this got nudging? I mean, it's not on the arrow keys because that's for doing the what's it called? Can't remember what it's called. The plunger. That's it. But yeah, doesn't unless I just jam every key going. I don't think I'll find out if it's got nudge. I don't have a manual. Hit some ducks first. Where? Where are the ducks? Can't flipping see the board. Right. Ducks, where are they likely to be? I mean, there's nothing pointing anywhere. There's only that balloon. I keep getting it in Yoda's evil cousin's head. This isn't the best of isn't the best of pinball games. I'm a bit disappointed. This is I seem to recall this was quite regarded, but I guess I've been spoilt by Pro Pinball. Oh, I need to enter my name. Good. Right, let's have a look. Oh, there's ducks there, I see. Just underneath the clown's face, alright. It's hardly a simulator. I think there's not many proper pinball simulators. I mean, today you've got Pinball FX and Zen Pinball and all these. They're not real simulators. They are very floaty. And they've got a lot of auto-aim and magnetism. It's basically cheating pinball. But to be honest, I mean, what's the market for actual pinball sims? Very small, I would imagine. I've hit a duck. What more do you want? You creepy clown man. Oh, I keep forgetting there's a pin actually in the middle there, so it can't fall down the middle. So I need to stop doing that. Pow! Right. Ah, balls! I did it again. It's because I don't know where the ball's going to end up. Also, the shoot again seems to be very tightly spaced, as in... Actually, no, do you get a shoot again? Oh, if I get 3 loops, then it does something. Let's try that. I would. The ducks are quite difficult to hit as well. It just seems really cramped. Does this whole table? No! Very good. Oh well, I'm lost. I like how it's got this match bit as well, as if credits are even a thing. Yes, let's quit that. Let's try the other one then. This game is turning out to be a washout. I thought this was supposed to be good, this pinball trilogy. Again, I've been spoilt with Pro Pinball and actual real pinball. And hey, I'm going to see some real pinball tomorrow. So that's fun, innit? More fun than this black screen. God, I might have to wheel the demo out again. Oh no, there it is. Sort of. It's trying to be here. Come on. Come on, love. I don't know why they need to implement the real loading times in these emulators. I suppose it's authentic, but if I wanted authentic, I'd be playing with an actual Amiga. It will be repaired someday. I've just got too many other things to buy, and it's low on the priority list, which is really tragic because it shouldn't be. But like all the other consoles that I've got, they just work. But it seems like the Amiga, you need to be ready for a big financial commitment with the Amiga. You need to. I've already spent a ton of money on it because I've bought Workbench floppies to actually get it to run. I bought a joystick and a mouse, a USB mouse converter thing, so I can plug a USB mouse in because the mouse that it came with is a piece of crap. And yeah, I bought a floppy drive replacement as well. Alright, this one looks like there's a bit more going on now. Let's have a look. Music is pretty gank, isn't it? Okay, let's give this a try. Ploying. Pit. I've beaten the high score, ain't I? Great. Bumpers. We like a bumper. Yeah, already there's loads more going on this table. How did I miss that? I like how it taunts you as well when you lose the ball. Ugh. Come on, I need to get pit. I need to do something on one of these tables. Hooray! And then up there? Nope. This just makes me want a pinball table based on Daytona USA. That would be amazing. Somebody make that. That was nicely done, wasn't it? Right, I need to get it up there, I think. That'll be why they put all these flippers all over the table, because otherwise you'd just have no chance. Come on, I need to get it up the Milton Bradley hole. Bonus! Nice. 2 times. Does that apply to everything? Yeah, this is a... Big Race USA did this idea a lot better. 3 miles. This is a slow-ass car. Good grief. I could walk that quicker. Also, I seem to be having some graphical glitches. Emulators. Icky. Real hardware. Actually, I've just realised what I can play Pro Pinball on. I can play it on my PS2, can't I? I do have the disc. Do I have it on my server? That's the big question of the day. Yeah, I probably have to go for the PS2 version just because it'll be easier to record. Also, I would like to try it out. I can quickly check if I've got it on my server. Yes, OPL Manager needs an update, that's good. Pro Pinball. Pro Pinball, yeah. Oh, they're all the PlayStation versions. There is actually a PS2 collection of the Pro Pinball games, though it doesn't include the web. So we would have to go for the PS1 for that. Obviously, it's a lot smoother in DOS, but it's also a pain in the ass to get running in DOS. And playing it on real hardware, not something I can do at present, just because I don't have all the requisites for it. And would you believe there's quite a lot of requisites to play and record a DOS PC? You'd think it'd be super easy because it's a PC, but flipping painful. Yeah. Well, I'm not doing very well in this game, am I? At least you can type in your name as opposed to having to do all the left and right malarkey. Go on then, let's give that table one more go. It's just too small. Real pinball tables are ginormous. They're like twice the size of this. So there's plenty of room for interesting features. In fact, it doesn't seem like this has any sort of overarching modes or anything. Or if it does, then they're not apparent. I mean, in other pinball games, they'll say stuff like, hit this specific thing. And you hit that specific thing and then it starts off another chain reaction. Or you hit something else and it starts off another set of events. There's just more involved. And this, I mean, it's digital, so... If you've played the Pinball FX games, or if you've played, I think my favourite example of this is the 3D Ultra Pinball games. Once again, we'll talk about them sooner or later. You've got all sorts of crazy stuff happening on the table, and the only real pinball bit is the fact that you've got two flippers and a ball. The rest of it is just like this crazy fantasy stuff that you could never do on a real table, like dinosaurs running around, or Star Wars characters coming up and TIE fighters flying about everywhere. And, I mean, I really want to play that Doom table. I don't know if I have it yet. But, oh, do I? God, I can't even remember. Why did that ball go up the ramp then? See what I mean about the physics? This isn't a simulator, it's just dodgy. There. But yeah, my point is, you've got this digital table, and since it's not an accurate representation of pinball, you might as well try and do something a bit fantastical with it. But alas, they've called it Pinball Fantasies, and very little fantasy to be seen. Tragic. Well, I think I've lost that game and not even scraped 1,000,000 points. It was terrible. At least I got a match. Great stuff. Oh. Okay, fair enough. That's what the match does. Fair enough. It does actually have a function. In a real pinball game, it will give you an extra credit. It's just an extra little thing that... Well, that was short-lived. Right. Screw this. Oh, crap. Let's ditch Pinball Fantasies for now. Yeah, whatever. Oh, you can actually do the plunger with the mouse as well. Can I type my name in, please? Thank you. Yeah, that wasn't great, was it? Amiga's not pulling its weight. Well, might as well finish off with something a bit more useful. If I can get it to work. No, I've done. I've unplugged my OSSC, and I've also brought the mic with me when trying to move away to unplug it. To plug it back in, sorry. Because I was on the spare PlayStation 2. Activate. There we go, that's more like it. Window projector. Right. Bear with me while I get this started up. If you start me up, baby, if you start me up, I'll never stop. And let's switch the old gamey games. The web. Which was one of the earliest big box PC games that I got. If you're wondering why I just exclaimed crap then, it's because my chair decided that it's not going to hold me up anymore. It was going to fly backwards. Because it does have a lock in place. You can lean back on it, but it has a lock thing in place. Except it doesn't stay locked. It gives up after a bit. Which is just brilliant and not what you want from a chair. I need to replace this chair. It's not great. It's on a wonk and the arms are not very comfortable either. Right. Yeah, I don't actually have the Pro Pinball games in here. I do have the PlayStation ones, but not the PS2 one. But yeah, I would like to try that out and see what it's all about. I just need to find out if it was ever released in NTSC, because that'd be a bit smoother, wouldn't it? Here we go. No signal. That's good. That noise. My favourite noise. I got a lot of sounds that I really like the sound of a PlayStation starting up. Of course, this is going to take forever to load as well. Given that this is a real system, I'm fine with it. Of course, it's how long it takes to start up and whether it's actually working. That's the other questions. Whew. Push comes to shove, I will just go and get my PS2. Although, I've got up twice already in this stream. I don't want to get up a third time. So if I don't have to, then I won't. If this doesn't work, because it looks like it's taken forever and not actually loading, I will switch to a different pinball game, which I have on my PS2. Hey, bye, oh bye. Not having much luck tonight. Da 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 da. Dee 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 dee. For pity's sake. Yeah, let's give the Obs a bad job. Flipping heck. Just want to play some games, damn it. Why it hard? Why it gotta be hard? Come on. Come on. Right, here we go. I think they were all... Oh no, let's play that one. Yeah. Now this one does load because I have tested it. There it is. Crave entertainment. I crave entertainment right now. Whoa. What's this? Farsight Studios. Hey, I recognise that. They are responsible for the Pinball Arcade, which is another modern pinball thingy. Pinball Hall of Fame. Gottlieb. Wow, not very many, are there? This is a right dingy place. Come on. Put some effort in. Nice one. You don't need to advertise to me. I've already bought the game. 2004. Okay. Yeah, Farsight are responsible for the Pinball Arcade. I think they've made something else as well. Or is it Farside? Crap. Or is Farsight... Is that FX2? God, I can't remember now. Enter code. It's an invalid code. Let's play. Big shot.
Black hole.
I was hoping it'd stop at Galaxy in there, or whatever that is in the middle. What else we got? These are all really old, like, late 70s ones.
Central Park.
Central Park? What boring concept.
Victory.
Victory.
Big shot.
Oh, it's a shame we've not got What's the fishing one called? Fishtails. That's a pretty good one. And I don't know who made that though. No Good Gophers. That one's quite fun. Let's do Black Hole because it's the 50th anniversary of the moon landing. Oh, I need to change the game again, don't I? Let's just change it to retro. Come on. Of course, the stream title actually makes 0 sense now, but hey. Black Hole, 1981. This is almost exactly like Pinball Arcade, isn't it? I just seem to recall whoever made Pinball Arcade also made Color a Dinosaur in the NES, which is a piece of crap. What's the flyer look like? Oh, look, you can actually look at it in zoomed in. That's cool. So this is the flyer that would be... I think this was distributed to... Look, that's Franklin Gothic there. This would be distributed to the arcade owners to advertise the game. I don't think consumers would have seen this stuff. Anyway, let's play. There's only one of me. I'm hoping the controls are the shoulder buttons. X. Yeah, shoulder buttons for flippers. Oh, it's the right stick to do the plunger. Nice. Ooh, a nice little vibration there. Of course, I can't see a damn thing. Why is he so close? I need to see the whole table. You've got the screen real estate now. No excuse. There we go. That's more like it. Look. See what I'm doing now. Oh. I got the... It's going to take a bit of getting used to this. I mean, I still can't see anything because it's so low res, but it's better than it being so close. It's as if I'm sort of pressed my face up to the glass. It's a shame you can't see what the camera angles are like before playing. This is actually quite reminiscent of the Space Cadet pinball table from Full Tilt, which I think is probably the most played game in the world. I'm not doing very well at all here. Come on, left one. Can I nudge it? I can. There's no visual feedback that I've nudged it though. So you just tilt. I seem to be getting a lot of balls though. There we go. Whatever I did a thing. So there's like a... It's like a hidden bit in the middle. Like a mirrory extra playfield that you can somehow get to. But you have to remember this is... it's not early in terms of pinball as a whole, but it's early in terms of this style of pinball. So it's still quite basic. You know, you've not got the big missions and stuff. I mean, it's still just using an LCD screen rather than a DMD, which came later on. Oh, I did terribly there. That was rotten. Let's try again. Pew! I should try all the camera angles. Right, that's too close. That might be a bit better. Well, that was just brilliant. Camera 3 might be alright. Let's try that. Yeah, the problem is you can't... It's when the ball's falling towards the flippers and you can't tell where it's going to end up. I couldn't see that ball going in there at all. And, I could have probably saved it. Camera 4 sucks. Camera 5... I don't know. It's like you're a dwarf or something. Yeah, this one's definitely the best one. But I'm still doing terribly. This is not what you wanted to see. In my defence, it's quite late. And I'm not very good at these games. We'll be back to platformers next week, don't you worry. It's just a break, mainly for the DOS Game Club game. which unfortunately could not hold the attention for the whole 2 hours. See, the problem here, there is a bumper there, but hitting the bumper at a certain angle makes the ball go straight down the middle, which it can do because there's no pin. So you've got to be very careful where you hit that big old bumper. Oh! I heard a bit of was that computer generated or was that pre-recorded? Dreadful. Let's try a different table. Is there a pinball category on Twitch actually? There is. Hey, that'll do. Hey. Oh, actually no, it's probably real pinball, that isn't it? I better not. No. Select a different table, yep. What else we got? I quite like to try teed off. Actually, no, teed off is the
Ace high.
it's the predecessor, isn't it, to
Teed off.
No Good Gophers, I believe. Yeah, look, it's got the Gophers in it. Oh, sweet. 1993, this is. Oh, listen to that. I've played No Good Gophers on Pinball Arcade. Quite fun. In fact, I need to reinstall that. I don't think I have any actual tables for it though. And herein lies the problem. It's not so much a problem on a PC because you get a nice crisp display, but on a console, such as the PlayStation 2 running through dodgy component leads, it oh look, that's neat, isn't it? Go for. This ball feels really heavy. You have to sort of cram everything in, which is why games like Epic Pinball and Pinball Dreams and stuff like that, and this, they all sort of zoom the playfield in. Because I can't exactly tell what I'm supposed to be doing or aiming for here. Because I can't really see it properly. And it is because it's very low res. I mean, this is... what resolution did the PS2 run? I think it's 480p in it. 480 Ti maybe. So it's not really ideal. Whereas if... I mean, in real life, you've got the whole pinball table in front of you, and it's in portrait, so it doesn't have to be squashed down. Alright, what am I going to get on the roulette this time? You know the roulette wheel, it's a crooked deal, I'm losing all I have. Go for sounding, who's that voice reminding me of? Oh, come on. I've got one, oh, what are them things called? The little flag things, them yellow squares. Come on. It's not a bad pinball game, this, for the PS2, but once again, this ball is weird. It just feels like a lump of lead. Maybe it's depleted plutonium. It's amazing how big a pinball is in real life. If you see one outside of a machine, you don't realise how big they are until you've got one in your hand. It's quite surprising. Well, I'm on 30 million points. Is that good? Probably not. No, hole in one. I got a hole in one, but I lost the balls. Is that good? Mystery award. Such a mystery, it doesn't even tell you what it is after you've got it. Great. So I get an extra ball for losing balls. That doesn't make any sense. This music is insanity. Right, go. Right, yeah, that's what I'm aiming for, to try and get all them to... No! That was my fault. Coconut bonus. I would like to play this one in real life. It does seem like quite a lot of fun. It's very involved. I think a lot of tables sort of pinched their layouts from other tables. But this one seems pretty unique. I mean, I've not seen anything like that where it just kicks the ball out. But it doesn't seem to do a whole lot, doesn't that? One would assume that has relevance later on, because it is just a hole, isn't it? Right. Got one more to go. Nice. Oh, getting them all just made them all ping back up again. Brilliant. Yeah. It's like we're playing underwater. The ball is just floaty and weird. That ball would be moving like 10 times faster. Maybe not 10 times faster, but you get what I mean. No, I lost. Oh well. Quite a fun little table, that. I enjoyed that. But again, it would be a lot better in real life. Let's try another. Might as well go through them all now. Might as well go for the long haul. And then I'll finish up once I've done them all.
Victory.
Let's go from the left to the right. When was Big Shot? 1974, so I wasn't far off. This one's going to be super basic. Yeah, there's nothing on there, is there? At least it's not so old that it requires multiple flippers going up the board. Before they could make flippers that were actually powerful enough. I don't know, maybe this will be beauty and simplicity. I do like the... I like the tables with rotary counters. Before they had them, they had this very weird system, did pinball tables, where they didn't have a counter, they had like light up numbers. So you'd have, say, the number 1000 would be lit up, and then the number 100 would also be lit up. Oh my goodness! Is this table even possible? What's my goal here? Alright, look, I'm lighting up the... Okay, it seems to be going out an awful lot here. Anyway, yeah. So, you'd have 1,000, the number 1,000 lit up, and you'd have the number 100 lit up, and that would that mean you'd have 1,100. Well, that was terrible. The ball just seemed to go out of bounds far too often. Oh, there's an option there to see what the goal is. That's useful. But yeah, I think I will just have to check Farsight and just make sure it is the Pinball Arcade that they're responsible for. I'm fairly certain it is. Although it seems I've stopped getting the Pinball Arcade newsletter. I don't know why, and I know I never bought anything from them, but I'd like to see what they had available, and I always mean to buy things from them. Has the Pinball Arcade gone? Is it no longer a thing? Because if it is not, then that would be a shame. Yeah, as soon as it hits one of them, I've totally forgotten all my pinball terminology. I used to know what everything was. I know what a habit rail is, and I know what an orbit is and what a loop is, but I can't remember what them little kickback things are. And what them things that stay up until you hit them and then they go down. I know they're not just called targets because everything's a target. They are called something like flags or something like that. Oh! So this game seems to be a case of just hitting all them things. I keep hearing a miscellaneous arcade game in the background. It sounds like Missile Command, I think. I like the sounds it's making though. It's a very nice sounding game. Ooh. It's a quality ping game. It's nice wood. You know, you can tell this has been built. It's a decent quality. They had quite a lot of these actually at Play Expo when I went there. It was Northeast Retro Gaming. I think they're up in Newcastle. Brought a load down, and there were some from the 70s. And they were quite fun. To say that they were quite simplistic, once again, it's beauty and simplicity. I mean, they were all kind of samey, but they all had that weird light up score thing that I mentioned. And I think, what did they have? They had one based around planes. They had ski jump, and I think they had a poker based one, or some kind of card game. Pretty cool. I think the Pinball Dreams guys could have learnt from this table. I'm doing pretty well. I mean, presumably, you have to wonder how good a score 40,000 is, considering it's half the possible score you can actually display on that rotary counter. Oh no! Oh, and do you get extra points based on how many balls you've got lit up in the middle? Possibly. Well, this isn't much to watch, but it's quite enjoyable for what it is. Well, rip. 74,000. Oh, here's this nonsense because I don't actually have a keyboard this time. Ah. I like it when it replicates the letter that you previously put in, because I and M are very close to each other, so it makes it a lot quicker. Oh, hey, yeah, let's get that game saved. Player 1 has earned 3 credits. Nah. Keep him around. So what does the goal say?
Drop targets and the 8 ball with 1 ball.
Okay. So I was on the right lines. Yeah. I'm going to just check what the goal of Back Hole was then. I'm not going to play it again, but I want to see what the plan was with that. And then while it's loading, Pinball Arcade. Pinball Arcade. It was Farsight, yeah. Online store. So is it still going? I mean, you can get it on Steam, of course. Mixed recent reviews? Yeah, all the packs are still available. Oh dear. The review here says, Pinball Arcade, you can enjoy one of the best, if not the best, pinball simulation ever made. Nah, not near perfect. Unless they've changed it significantly since I last played. Not bad, but not perfect. So what was the plan here? Ah, crap, yeah, I remember actually. Yeah, they actually lost quite a lot of the licenses. Yeah. Yeah, they lost Ballet and Midway, which was like 60 of the greatest tables of all time were gone. Yeah. That's it. So you can't play some of the best tables ever made, basically. We're talking, I think Terminator 2, that was a good table.
Multi-ball mode and the lower playfield special.
Sweet, well that's a great goal, thank you. Yeah, Star Trek The Next Generation, what else was Bally?
Ace high.
I mean, it's possible that they're on, that they've been preserved somewhere, but that's the problem with these modern games. Hang on, have I played this before? Oh well, play it again. What year was this one? I didn't pay attention. It looks quite old. Oh hey, has it got the light up scores? Holy crap, no way. It has, yeah! I mean, you can't see it like that, but it, oh no, I don't know actually. Oh, it must do, if it looks like that. If it had a rotary counter, then it would have a rotary counter, wouldn't it? I don't remember ever playing this. However, observe the flippers. You probably can't see it from where you are, but they say flipper on them. In fact, I shall change the camera angle just so you can see it. Ready? There they are, look! Brilliant. Again, the problem with this one seems to be that it falls down the edge very easily and it doesn't even get saved at all. This is ridiculous, this one. I don't like this one at all. Man. Yeah, Pinball Arcade then. Yeah, and that it does highlight a problem with so many digital games. The fact that the preservation is very difficult. You've got all this DRM and stuff, and it means... Oh, 57! Yikes, that's old. Old stuff. Let's see if we can get a look at the backboard. Yeah, look, you can see the numbers and they would light up. Alright, let's have another go. So, because they're all tied into Steamworks and all got these different bits of DRM, and because they're all tied into the main game and the DLC, it makes it very difficult to actually preserve these games. Also, this table is bull, if I may be so bold. Gottlieb. Was this the Gottlieb ones? You know what? Stuff this table. Hate it.
Accumulate 16 credits.
Don't like it. Naffness. It's not aged well, that one. Sorry. Clearly milking the quarters with that one.
Ace high. Genie.
I just realised the background music is like a pastiche of Pinball Wizard. Genie, when was this one then? 1979. Wow, look at that sexism. That's nice, isn't it? Her eyes are really far apart. What's the goal?
Score the maximum bonus in the capture hole.
Oh, that sounds... aye, aye. Oh, is she the genie? Yeah, the sexism was just a joke. I don't... I think it... I think a lot of claims of sexism, if not tongue-in-cheek, then they are kind of overblown. But then again, I'm not really in a position to be saying anything like that, because I don't know what it's like. I always think that it must be really flipping difficult to be a woman in daily life. What's that noise from? I'm sure that same noise was used in an early arcade game. I know what it reminds me of. I think it's from Ghouls and Ghosts when you put in a coin. Oh no, that's no, that's a different noise I'm thinking of. It's similar noise but different. But yeah, it's definitely reminded me of an early arcade game. Is that noise? All the noises. I'm just trying to think what the heck arcade game I would play that has anything like that noise. I think I'm supposed to be going up to the left there. Buh! Plunge, plunge, plunge. Get on with it. Pow! Pow! Oh. That wasn't what I expected it to do, but hey. Do you reckon they make these games slower so that just make it easier for people who aren't hardcore into pinball, and to make the concession for the fact that you can't really see what you're doing properly? Is a possibility. It's amazing to think how sort of flashy and showy pinball tables got. Not that this one isn't covered in all sorts of LEDs and lights and stuff, but if you think, compare this to Teed Off, damn, that was covered in stuff, and music playing, voice clips, all this. And this table's really quite quiet. And the other one, the pool one, or whatever it was, can't remember what it was called now. Big shot or something like that. That one, all the noises were just mechanical, so it sounded really nice, I thought. I also keep hearing what sound is it? Vincent Price? Whoever's talking at the start of Iron Maiden's The Number of the Beast, I keep hearing him. Those who reckon the number of the beast, blah 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 blah. I have a very cool, good gravelly voice. I don't know if I'm Vincent Price or not. Probably not, because Price had a very specific accent, didn't he? Was it Price on Thriller? Pow! Oh. I still say there should be a Daytona USA pinball table with the music. That would just be magic. And they should make the drifting as difficult to do in the pinball table as it is in the actual game. And little plastic cars, yeah! Well, I think I can pass on that one. Her eyes are so wide apart. They're like... Oh, I don't know, that's so strange. If they were just a little bit closer, she wouldn't look so weird. What's Mojo? That's just made up.
Central Park.
Right, what's Central Park all about then? 1966, yikes. I wonder why they're not in chronological order. What's the goal here?
Accumulate 8 credits.
What's a credit? Okay, what we got? Oh, the flippers are labelled again, guys. You know it's hardcore. What are them at the top as well? Then I can't control them. Oh wow! Okay, so this one's so old that you get single points. Oh, and it's doing this bull again, where this is another quarter milker. But yeah, when do you ever come across a pinball table that lets you get 1 point for doing something? This is a very quiet table. It's too easy to lose the ball in these old ones. I mean, that's probably why they changed it later on, but with the later tables. But come on. Yeah, this one's barely making any sound. Yeah, it was my fault. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take the hit for that one. Okay, there was nothing I could do about that because the flippers are really short and stubby. If it goes in the middle, then you screw gold. Man, remember that. That was Microsoft's thing, wasn't it? These flippers are stupid. What am I supposed to do with these? I don't think it's as bad as that other one. Oh, well. I'm not even going to bother playing that one again. Don't like it. It's too easy to die. Give me a different one. Pretty, though. Pretty nice table. Just too difficult for its own good. And teed off we've already played. So it's just victory now. Maybe this will be the Daytona one I'm searching for. But maybe there even was a Daytona table, I just don't know about it.
Finish the race and earn 3 credits in one game.
What is a credit? Oh, yes. Oh, balls. Oh my god, I can't see a thing. So it's all orbits, this one, look. Listen to that. That's got to be sampled. Again, quite a low scorer, this one. I mean, pinball tables are a bit awkward because sometimes you'll play a table and it's a real achievement to get 1,000,000 points. Where's my ball gone? I might have to go for camera 3 here just so I can see what's happening because it's just too low on this one. I like the angle. Yeah, some tables it's an achievement to get like 10 million points. And other tables you can get 10 million points just by hitting the ball. Incredible. Oh right, I've got another couple of flippers up. Oh, okay. Didn't realise it was on a rail. No! Is it just me? Right, okay, it appears to be in this little section. No, it's not. Okay. Don't want me being in that little section up there. Right, up there. I think I need to be aiming it towards the left. It doesn't seem to be anywhere else. Everywhere else appears to be blocked up unless that spin out bit, I can hit it through there. But that doesn't seem like a wise idea in the race to spin out. Where's my ball? There it is. I'm not great at pinball. I'm not great at many games. 100% in Crash was just a fluke. Right. No. I mean, I'm lucky that it's not going down the flipping thing. But I will always say that pinball is not a test of luck. It's entirely skillful. Right, it does appear I can get it down there. Bleh. I want to get it down the gasoline alley. Yeah. If nothing else... Oh, poor. It's a lot better than that driving one in Pinball Fantasies. Seems to be actually some effort. Not that there wasn't any effort putting in Fantasies. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it was not a great table to play. Just not really enough going on. And what was going on wasn't very interesting. At least with Big Shot, there is a goal, and you can sort of work towards it. Might be simplistic, but it's got an excuse of being like, how old is that table now? Like 40 odd years old. Older than some people's parents. Oh, boy. Okay. So this is its own separate little table bit, which is very easy to get out of, as it happens. Well, I'm up to 1.5 million. Is that good? Oh. Why is it so easy to get out of that gasoline alley? Where's it going to go? Oh, I'm back. Right, so I need to be hitting all them flags. Presumably. Oh, around the orbit. Anime Stories bundle is now live. There you go. A little bit of a hint from my Steam thing, from the Indie Game Bundles group. Oh, I quite like this table. Oh, well, there we go. Game over. No. I think that's it from that. So that brings us up to 10 o'clock and it's the end of the time. Perfect. So, there we have Pinball Hall of Fame Gottlieb collection.
Victory. Big Shot.
Yes, very nice. So I think...
Black hole.
Whoopsie. Let's just... Where am I? I'll switch back to that. Quite enjoying the music. I might have to stick this on the playlist just because it's basically Pinball Wizard. Yeah. Let's just have a look, see if there's any totally legitimate ways of getting Pinball Arcade ballet tables. Ah, the ballet tables are coming to Pinball FX3, of course. Well, that's dumb. Why would they do that? Fishtails, Medieval Madness. Oh, Medieval Madness was one of the original ones they had as well. It's so sad. Why did they lose the license? Let's have a look. Digital Pinball Sim Pinball Arcades losing access to a major license. Blah blah blah. WMS Industries will not renew Farsight's license. But why though? They'll finally come to an end. Oh, so I should still have Medieval Madness because I think I already had that. But the only problem is it was on Android. What do I have on Steam then? Which pinball tables do I actually have on Steam? Probably not very many. In fact, Pinball Arcade isn't even in my list. I've got quite a lot of the Pinball FX2s. I've got Star Wars Pinball, that's because I had it for FX2. I don't have Bethesda Pinball. Pro Pinball Ultra, of course. What a tragedy that was. No updates for almost 3 years now. Thanks, guys. Worms Pinball, man, I forgot about that. And yeah, that'll be a fun one. What about Pinball Arcade though?
Pinball Hall of Fame.
Do I have any of the tables? Or did I just play the free ones?
Big Shot.
Oh well. I'll install it, see what I've got, and yeah, leave it at that.
Teed off.
Let's shut this down. Oh dear, it didn't like being shut down, that did it? Streaming video, it's always fun. Okay, well that's it for another stream. Lots of fun. I will return to the DOS Game Club with my findings on Theme Hospital. I'm sure they'll be very appreciative. And sorry, I've just completely lost my train of thought. Yeah, what else is going on? So, oh dear, my yeah, I should probably not be downloading things while streaming. Let's just exit Steam there. Whoopsie. Sorry, let me say that again. Mystery Arcade Series 2 has now come to a close. So, I will just remind you that if you nip off over to the YouTube channel over there, which is linked in the chat right now, then you will find the entirety of Mystery Arcades Series 1 and 2. Lots of fun. Me and my brother play arcade games at random. Well, not nearly at random. Play some popular arcade games from the 80s and 90s. He's never played before, so it's very interesting to see what his take on them is. I enjoyed it, and it's going to continue into Series 3. We've got lots of video recorded. It just needs editing and, well, finishing. Basically, we've not quite finished recording yet. We've got a couple more episodes to do. But then I can start editing it and releasing it. So, there's that. I implore you to go and watch it. We had a lot of fun making it. So, you know, you might enjoy watching it. What else? Patreon. If you nip off over to the old Patreon link there, then if you enjoy the stream, and only if you enjoy this, well, maybe if you don't enjoy the stream, although I don't know why you'd give money, but whatever. If you enjoy the stream, then do consider chipping in $1 a month. It would be very, very useful for us. And in return, not only do you get exclusive roles on Discord, which I've just put the link in for the Discord channel, you get exclusive colours in the chat, which isn't terribly exciting, but it's there. It's a thing you can do. You also get access to rare, exclusive Patreon videos, behind-the-scenes stuff that I've found and can't really use, so it's going on Patreon, and any extra bits that I deem worthy, basically. So you get a load of exclusive content. Well, not so much yet because I haven't uploaded very much, but I will do slowly and surely. So the library will grow. What else? Oh yes, if you donate $5 a month or more, well, you don't have to do this. $1, obviously, will be super useful. Nothing is totally fine as well. I'm going to still be completely. What am I doing? What am I saying? I'm still going to be making these streams and making videos for YouTube. That's never going to stop. But the money will help, you know, get more equipment, get better games. Or get better equipment and get more games, should I say. So, you know, it's an incentive. Help us help you. But if you're more into giving a one-time donation, well, we have a donation goal. Let's get the donate link up. If you go there, £100 going to special effect. And if we get there, the incentive is I will play through the entirety of Daytona USA on the Xbox 360 and play through the karaoke mode and sing along with it. If we get to £200, then now we'll rope my brother into it as well. Simple as that. Special Effect is a charity to help disabled gamers to actually get into gaming. Once again, means a lot for them, means a lot for their friends and families. It means that they can play games and just have a fun life, because video games save lives. So definitely a worthy cause to me. Very important. So £100 towards them, it'd be a great help. And it means that I get to fart around with Daytona again. Always looking for an excuse for that, so hey, get on with it. I think that's about it. Oh, yeah, and I have thought of the next donation goal, should we get to the £100, which I hope we do, that'd be very nice. The next one, I'm going to try and 100% Crash Bandicoot, the original PS1 version, on One Life. So there you go. But that's not coming until after we fulfill this one, which is £100, easy to do. So only you can do it. But that should be it for this week. So thank you very much for coming along. And I'll see you all for the next one. Next Friday, 7 PM, same time. And we'll be playing more 3D platformers. Have any suggestions, go and hit me up on Twitter. And I will take your suggestions in kind, and I'll add them to the list. That's about it. I'll see you all for the next one. Bye.